This company's called Legacy Wealth Advisors, right there at 141 and Highway 40. And then we host a show on the weekend called When Retirement Happens, because at some point retirement is going to happen. Good morning, Kevin Lloyd.
Good morning, McGraw and Kelly.
Hi, Kevin.
How was the tax seminar on Thursday or Tuesday?
The seminar was great. We had a lot of people here, had a lot of questions. Like I've always said, as soon as we get done presenting the tax workshop, there's just like tons of questions. I end up staying about as long as the presentation lasted, just answering questions for people to try to help. And it just shows me how much financial people do not talk about taxes inside of retirement. And I think we should, because taxes will erode your wealth faster, I think, than the market ever will.
Yeah. One of the things, now we talk about this on the show on Saturday, but one of the things that just kills me, and you, again, have pointed this out to me, is that there could be a couple who have been married for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and they've done all the right things, and they've saved and skimped and all the things, and then one of them dies, and when one of them dies, their taxes go up because they're single.
Yes. It's not fair, is it? I mean, I'm telling you, I think our country rewards people being married or something here, but, a married couple filing jointly versus a single filer, the taxes are completely different. And when someone dies, we go from married filing jointly that very next year into a single filer, and our taxes go up. Like, for example, let's say that I'm making $90,000 in retirement, okay? As a married couple, I got RMDs, I got Social Security, I'm making $90,000. Well, that's a 12% tax bracket right now for a married couple filing jointly. Fast forward 10, 15 years from now, my spouse dies. Now I'm in the 25% tax bracket for the exact same amount of income, which it just doesn't make sense, but that's the tax law. We have to work within those guidelines. And now some people say, well, I don't need $90,000. Well, let me just show you this. If I got $1 million in my IRA at the age of 66, I am going to be forced to take out $72,000 at the age of 78, approximately. Add Social Security on top of that as well. I'm in the 25% tax bracket. Maybe I'm going into the 28 or 33% tax bracket when my spouse dies.
So, first of all, you have to deal with the terrible loss of your spouse dying, and then you have to deal with some of their Social Security money going away, and then your taxes are going to go up.
Right. So in essence, I lost my spouse, I've lost my income because I have to pay it to the government for taxes. We should plan for this. See, we know this. There's things in retirement that we can control, and there's things that we cannot control. I cannot control how long I'm going to be here or how long my spouse is going to be here. But what I can do is I can control having a plan to mitigate those taxes when that comes. And today is the day to start doing that, because we've been gifted lower taxes for the next 7 years, or if he's not in office, I guess that could change in 3 years. But at least 7 years, we got these lower taxes. We need to take advantage of it, and that's why we do the tax workshop. That's why I also think that you should do tax planning long before you do investment planning.
And that's why when we always say, if your financial planner is not talking to you about these things, or you say, hey, how is this going to affect me in taxes? And they look at you with a million-mile stare and say, talk to your financial guy, call you, right?
Right.
That's what you do. Right.
Jump on my website, whatever you'd like to do, give us a call. We'd be more than happy to show you how you could potentially completely eliminate taxes in retirement or substantially reduce them.
The show is called When Retirement Happens. It's on the weekend here on the Big 550 KTRS. The website, whenretirementhappens.com, 314-641-1010. Good stuff, Kevin Lloyd. Have yourself a good day.
Thank you. See you
Bye,
later.
Kevin.